Ever wondered what it's like to live with both cats and dogs under the same roof? Spoiler alert, it's a wild ride. Like, imagine a furry tornado of zoomies, hisses, and the occasional accidental tail chase. It's adorable chaos, and honestly, I wouldn't trade it for the world. But before you run out and adopt every cat and dog in a 5-mile radius, let's talk about how to make this interspecies living situation, actually work. Because trust me, a little planning goes a long way in a multi-pet household. Okay, so you've decided to become a multi-species parent. Congrats. You're basically a saint. But before you let your doggo unleash its inner cuddle monster on your new feline friend, let's talk introductions. First impressions matter, people. Imagine meeting your significant other's parents for the first time and immediately going in for a full-body hug. Awkward, right? Yeah, same goes for cats and dogs. Don't just throw them together and hope for the best. That's how you get a scratched nose and a terrified cat hiding under the couch for a week. Start slow. Separate rooms. Scent swapping. Let them get used to each other's vibes without the pressure of a face-to-face. Think of it like online dating, but for furry roommates. You gotta build that anticipation, that mystery. Once they're cool with each other's smells, supervised short visits are key. Keep the doggo leashed, let the cat make the first move, and be patient. Remember, Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is a harmonious multi-pet household. Alright, let's talk food. We all love a good meal, right? It's one of life's simple pleasures. But when you've got both cats and dogs in the mix, things can get a little competitive. It's like a culinary showdown every mealtime. Dogs, bless their slobbery hearts, will eat anything that isn't nailed down. They're like vacuum cleaners with fur. Cats, on the other hand, are like the picky eaters of the pet world. They inspect every morsel like it's a science experiment. They like their food just so, and they don't appreciate a giant furball trying to steal their kibble. It's a recipe for disaster. So, rule number 1 of multi-pet dining: separate feeding areas. This is crucial for harmony, and I'm not talking about just different corners of the kitchen. That's too close for comfort. We're talking different rooms, people. Complete separation is key. This isn't just about preventing food theft, although that's a big part of it. It's about respect and boundaries. It's about creating a stress-free dining experience for everyone involved. Peaceful meals make for happy pets. Imagine trying to enjoy a 5-star meal with someone hovering over your shoulder, waiting for you to finish. Not exactly relaxing, right? It's the same for your pets. Same goes for your furry friends. They need their own space to eat in peace. Give them their space. Let them enjoy their meals in peace, and everyone wins. It's a simple but effective strategy. Oh, and one more thing. Feeding schedules are your best friend. Consistency is key, people. Regular meal times help establish routine. Establish a routine, stick to it like glue, and you'll avoid a whole lot of mealtime drama. Trust me, your pets will thank you. Okay, so you've got the introductions down, the feeding situation is under control, but guess what? Even the best of furry friends need a little space sometimes. Think about it. You love your bestie, right? But would you want to be glued to their hip 24/7? Probably not. Cats and dogs are the same way. They enjoy each other's company, but they also need their own space to feel comfortable and secure. They love to play and cuddle, sometimes, but they also need their own little sanctuaries where they can escape the chaos and just chill. For cats, this could be a high shelf, a cat tree, or even just a designated room where the dog isn't allowed. Cats love to have a quiet, elevated space where they can observe their surroundings without being disturbed. The point is, it needs to be a cat-only zone where they can relax and recharge. Dogs, on the other hand, might appreciate a comfy crate, a dog bed in a quiet corner, or even just a designated spot on the couch. Dogs often find comfort in having a specific place that they know is theirs. The key is to make sure both your cat and dog have a place where they feel safe and secure, a place they can retreat to when they're feeling overwhelmed or just need a little me time. This helps them to recharge and be their best selves. Remember, personal space isn't about being antisocial, it's about setting healthy boundaries. It's about understanding that everyone, even our pets, needs a little time to themselves. And trust me, your furry friends will thank you for it. They'll be happier, more relaxed, and more loving when they have their own space to retreat to. Alright, let's talk fun. Because let's be real, one of the best things about having both cats and dogs is watching them play together. It's like living in a non-stop episode of America's Funniest Home Videos, but with more fur and cuteness. But here's the thing, cats and dogs don't always speak the same play language. Dogs are all about that rough and tumble action, while cats are more into the whole stalk, pounce and bat at your face at 3 a.m. thing. So how do you make sure everyone's having a good time without anyone getting hurt? First things first, supervised playtime is a must. At least until you're 100% certain your doggo understands that the cat is not a chew toy, and your cat realizes that the dog's tail isn't a personal attack on its feline dignity. Next up, variety is the spice of life, people. Invest in a variety of toys that cater to each pet's unique playstyle. For your dog, think durable chew toys, fetch toys, and maybe even some puzzle toys to keep that big old brain entertained. For your cat, feather wands, laser pointers, and puzzle feeders are all great options. Okay, let's get real for a second. Living with both cats and dogs is amazing, but it's not always sunshine and rainbows. Sure, there are moments of pure joy when you see them playing together or snuggling on the couch. But let's be honest, there will be times when your furry roommates drive you absolutely bonkers. The chaos can sometimes feel overwhelming, like when your dog tries to eat the cat food. Again, it's like they have a radar for things they're not supposed to touch. Or when your cat decides that 3 a.m. is the perfect time for a zoomy session across your face. Sleep? What's that? That's where training and discipline come in. It's not just about keeping your sanity, it's about creating a balanced environment for everyone. Now, I'm not talking about being a drill sergeant with a whistle and a clipboard. No one wants to live in a boot camp. We're going for firm but fair, consistent but loving. It's about finding that sweet spot where rules are clear but compassion is abundant. The key is to establish clear boundaries and expectations for both your dog and your cat. They need to know what's okay and what's not. For dogs, this means basic obedience training is a must. Commands like sit, stay, and leave it are essential. Sit, stay, leave it. These commands can be lifesavers in a multi-pet household. They help maintain order and safety. For cats, training might look a little different, but it's definitely not impossible. They can learn too with the right approach. Positive reinforcement is key here. Reward them when they do something right. Reward good behavior. Redirect unwanted behavior and be patient. Remember, consistency is key. It takes time, but it's worth it. Once you've established a rule, stick to it like glue. No exceptions. Consistency helps them understand and respect the boundaries. Well, maybe on special occasions, like National Donut Day. Everyone deserves a little treat now and then. But seriously, the more consistent you are, the faster your furry roommates will learn the ropes and the more harmonious your multi-pet household will be. A little effort goes a long way in creating a peaceful home. So there you have it, folks. My guide to navigating the wonderful world of living with both cats and dogs. Remember, it's all about patience, understanding, and a whole lot of love. And maybe a few strategically placed scratching posts and chew toys. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to click the video on the screen to continue watching more awesome content. And be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future furry friend adventures.